Another festival, which is American festival mainly, but is getting popular all over the world, Halloween. What I'm going to tell you is not, probably you don't know. And this Halloween is actually a spiritual celebration. And this one has to understand, it is a Shiva celebration of Shiva. It is said and believed that when the Shiva is supposed to be the Lord and Master of all the underworld creature, all the dark forces. And dark forces can be many demons, all the ghost, ghoulie, spirit, and all those who are wandering around on the earth and universe, the forces, occult forces, mysterious forces, obscure forces, the forces which they are, you don't see them, but they can be around. The idea of Halloween, as in America you celebrate, that these creature or these forces or this power, and they are negative, but actually they are not negative. These are all Shiva forces, and that Shiva is the Lord and Master of all these forces, so-called negative forces. And this Shiva they have all requested that they have celebration, all the deities and gods have celebration, but they don't have celebration. And it is believed that Shiva decided to invite them all at the time of Shiva wedding. As you know, Shiva is eternal, unborn, was not born, perennial from beginning, the Supreme God, the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Mahesh is Shiva. When Vishnu was manifested, same time Brahma manifested, and Shiva, eternal manifestation of Shiva. And Shiva is a Lord and Master, or in charge of all these forces, underground or forces invisible or forces unseen, yet they have effect on this earth and the universe. So these forces requested Shiva, they should be recognized too, because all the gods, they have recognition by celebration, but they don't have any celebration. So Shiva decided to invite them all at the time of his wedding with Uma, Parvati. So when Shiva wedded Uma Parvati in Haridwar, which took place, all the forces, they were celebrating, and they were celebrating with Shiva wedding, dance and music, and totally free, completely free to do what they liked. And that celebration took place 11 days in the region of Haridwar. The father of the Parvati, Uma, was called Daksha, and there is a Daksh temple in Haridwar, very famous. People go to visit the Daksh temple and Uma Parvati. So they were given the opportunity. so they can participate in the greatest wedding of Shiva. And they participated. And so that this Halloween is merely reflection of that celebration. So actually, by celebrating Halloween, all of you celebrating Shiva, because all these forces, Halloween forces, they are devotees of and forces of Shiva. So by celebrating Halloween, you are celebrating Shiva, invoking Shiva principle and Shiva power. So, of course, American people don't know that. So I thought maybe in future, one of our works would be to bring the awareness that actually the Halloween is the celebration of Shiva forces. And we should introduce in North America, that what you are celebrating Halloween, in fact you are celebrating Shiva forces in the form of Halloween. So it would be right to call Shiva Halloween, and that we should try to bring the awareness to the American people. Similarly, in India, the Shiva Halloween can be introduced, and 31st of October can be the Shiva Halloween celebration in India and of course in the world, giving the recognition to all these forces, because all the forces, demons and ghost and guli and spirit and all these forces are supposed to be what perceived as a negative and frightening and fearful. They are all Shiva forces. They are all under Shiva. And Shiva controls them all. And they are totally devoted and dedicated to Shiva. So by worshipping Shiva, if you feel that any forces have harmed you, you can worship Shiva and by Om Rudram Saranam, because Rudra is one of the Shiva forces. Om Rudram Saranam, Om Rudram Saranam. So Rudra is supposed to be the force of Shiva. So by understanding, actually Halloween can be worshipped as a Shiva festivals, and you can invoke the Shiva energy. So these forces, those who are Halloween forces, they help you on your life journey, and they don't create obstacle, or they don't create trouble, but they help you towards your well-being and your quest for your life. So that this Halloween, in fact, is the celebration Shiva principle, and this is accepted and celebrated as such, that Shiva energy is perceived and received in your heart and your minds. So it would be good to chant mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Rudram, Om Rudram, Om Rudram, Om Rudram, Om Rudram Saranam, because whenever Shiva wants something, the Rudra manifested. And manifestation of Rudra from the Shiva takes care of all the problem, if any, and all the problem solved through the Rudra forces. So it would be good to chant mantra Rudram Saranam. By invoking the Shiva, invoking the Rudram force, you are also invoking the energy of these obscure beings, ghost and goli and other Pretatma, those who are on earth, they have effect, and they have a big effect sometime on human being. So that can be connected with the Shiva and Rudram, and I'm sure you can benefit by such thought and meditation. And that time, of course, you can do Abhishekam, water ceremony, which you know, and also offering candle and some flowers and some fruit and some incense, and prayers and meditation can be done on the 31st, end of October, by celebrating Halloween.
Shiva Shambhu, Shiva